Man, I'm chilling. I ain't bothering nobody. I'm just chilling. You know what I'm saying? I go shopping. I give me a mean leather jacket. I think I'm doing my thing. I'm like, I'm my own little planet, right? And nobody. He's always got to try to one up on me, right? Have one up on me. I get a banging leather jacket. This Busta get a leather line up.
Hey, yo, Fifth, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna give it up to you. The production on your show, incredible. Light show, incredible. The dances, incredible. The outfit changes, incredible. Significant improvement since the way you used to perform back in the day. Like, looking like you fanning a fart is a better performance than Busta Rhymes. You out your rabbit. 50. You know good and well that I woke up to this. She done started this morning, and I was the one that was leaving everybody alone. So what you doing is giving false narratives, homie. You talking about you just went to buy a leather jacket. You ain't bothering nobody. You left alone. And I went and bought a leather hairline. Well, let me tell you something, buddy.
The internet is ablaze, and Busta Rhymes is under the microscope. A recent leak tied to him has sent social media into a frenzy, but just as attention seemed focused, 50 Cent swooped in and stole the spotlight. Known for igniting chaos, 50's presence dominates feeds everywhere, posts, comments, and clips, turning the feud into a viral storm that no one can scroll past.
The rapper, Busta Rhymes, I see him pull the little lawyer dude into the section, and they walled him off. So I'm thinking to myself, oh, damn. Well, he ain't come. Well, he came with us, but I just got a rule: you come with us, you gotta leave with us. Cause I'm this big black him. I'm gonna be the only person they come to pick up first, if one of y'all don't show up home. So it's like I try to stick to my protocol. Man, the dude stayed with them. And then his boyfriend was on Facebook woofing the whole next day. Oh, motherfuckers ain't loyal and all of this shit.
Wait a minute, hold on. Anyone else can look at this on Facebook?
Yeah, I'm gonna find this man page, bro.
Clown. They weirdos, because they paid me to come on the stream before, so they control. So I'm like, y'all making fake content. So when I seen them in person, Wax say, calm down, CC, it's just for the internet. It's just content. We know Busta Rhymes gay, but you can't be saying that. I'm looking like, what? And then the dude loose cannon, like, CC, man, you gotta calm down, man. We just getting content off. I say, bro, we not playing, making fake content. So now that I see that's what they do.
Everybody knows what a rainbow is, you know what I'm saying? Everybody knows what the sky can bring. It brings rain, it brings the sun. Like, you understand what life is too, you know? So for me to know that you have a great, Raymona Harvey is Busta Rhymes, this is his real name. Anybody can get on Facebook and look up Raymona Harvey and be like, yo, that's Busta Rhymes, yo. With no wig on, and be like, yo, wild out on your own time. But this is the information that you allow me to get.
A veteran of the hip hop community, Frank Ocean just recently came out with statements saying that he was in a relationship, long ago. Do you think hip hop's ready for like someone of a different orientation, or are they going to be accepting of it, or? What are your opinions on that?
I don't know if it's just about hip-hop being willing to accept it. I think the whole world is ready to accept whatever people choose to be in life. You know what I'm saying? From hip-hop all the way down to just the common man that walks the streets and the earth every day. It's like we're at a place in life where, we got to respect and accept what people choose as their path that they want to walk in life, because ultimately you want people to choose you want people to respect what you choose as your path in your journey in life, and ultimately, whatever that man does in his personal space is that man's choice, and it's that man's business. I am an extremely huge fan of Frank Ocean. His music is impeccable to me. And as far as I'm concerned, I respect the dude completely. I think, whatever he does at home is his business. Just keep that music popping the way you've been keeping it, brother. And you got my money from the concerts. You got my money from when you put them albums in the stores, and it ain't gonna stop. As long as you continue to contribute your greatness, God.
Busta Rhymes and 50 Cent were more than collaborators. They were a powerhouse duo, commanding the music world with unmatched energy. From electrifying joint tours to outshining each other with grand gestures, and standing together through industry battles, their bond was forged on loyalty, passion, and mutual respect. But that one solid connection has now cracked, leaving behind only echoes of the past and a quiet void where their brotherhood once thrived.
So do me a favor, right? Explain to you another layers of what you're saying, y'all. That was it right there. Now, Fifth, I'm gonna challenge you for real. What you doing this?
What is that, man?
It's real pizza.
I can't afford nothing, man. All my money's at Western Holdings.
Don't worry, we're rich. Where's the mom? It was my birthday. I love you. We are the Uticus. We are here with Uticus. You know them again. Cool for cool. Uticus. We are here with Uticus.
Hello, I'm Amber.
How are you?
Nice to see you. Welcome aboard.
Pleasure, Amber.
Thank you.
As we always say, the blessings don't stop, so we ain't stopping. Stay blessed up. Don't block your blessing. Know when to get out the way so that the passions could be free, to let the blessings continue to be bestowed in abundance. The birthday turn up ain't done no time soon. Happy Memorial Day weekend. We out here with Uticus. In 1 week. Wow. Worldwide. 840,000 tickets sold in 1 week. 840,000 tickets in 1 week. No, hold up. Hold up. Stop. Sold 675,000 tickets before the first show in 4 days. That's because I've been out of the country. He was hitting me 3 days in a row. Like, he hit me the first day. No, hold on.
The moment Busta Rhymes saw his name trending for all the wrong reasons, he suspected 50 Cent was behind the chaos. The sudden backlash felt too sharp, too fast, to be coincidence, and who else thrives on stirring the internet like 50? Fueled by frustration, Busta fired a series of pointed shots at 50's music, questioning his recent moves, hinting his creative edge was dulling, and trying to redirect attention from his own mounting issues. But anyone familiar with 50 knows he never lets an attack slide. When he strikes back, the shockwave spreads far beyond one target, rippling through the entire industry and leaving everyone watching, wondering how far this feud will escalate.
Become
5 months. We did the first show July 21st. My last show was November 21st. He's still on that same tour. Yeah, man. He don't play with that work. Ever since he first came to Violator and the first Get Rich or Die Trying came out, he was the only one that would jump on a plane like this was a cab.
Right. Go get it.
That got no problem flying 20 hours somewhere and coming back home the next day. This is how he was from the beginning. So being on that tour,
and being able to do all of those antics every night, the way it was received was phenomenal.
If Busta ever try to phone me, hit you with no delay, so what you saying, yo? Silly with that 9 million, but the devil, yo. Yeah, I do hit better than him. He better not play with me. I will and perform Busta Rhymes show. Look, man, if they try to say that if you ever thought that the Busta Rhymes was better than me, you crazy. You crazy, man. You just looking at this the wrong way.
Hey, yo, Fifth, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna give it up to you. The production on your show, incredible. Light show, incredible. The dances, incredible. The outfit changes, incredible. Significant improvement since the way you used to perform back in the day. Like, looking like you fanning a fart is a better performance than Busta Rhymes. You out your rabbit. Keep fanning the fart. Keep fanning the fart. Hey, yo, what you say, Split? F50, fanning the fart Ferrari. F50, break it down, fan it down.
Man, I'm chilling. I ain't bothering nobody. I'm just chilling. You know what I'm saying? I go shopping. I give me a mean leather jacket. I think I'm doing my thing. I'm like, I'm my own little planet. I ain't with nobody. He's always got to try to one up on me, right? Have one up on me. I get a banging leather jacket. This Busta get a leather lineup.
50 Cent wasted no time before striking back. Just hours later, he went live on Instagram, grinning like the moment was made for him. Without hesitation, he targeted Busta Rhymes with pinpoint precision, landing a blow that lit up the comments section with a flood of laughing emojis. Fans scrambled to screen record, tag friends, and spread the clip, turning it into an instant viral sensation filled with memes, shares, and non-stop chatter. But Busta Rhymes wasn't about to fold. He fired back almost immediately, sharp, clever, and relentless, flipping the energy right back at 50. The exchange quickly morphed into a full-blown online showdown, keeping everyone glued to their screens as every reaction amplified the spectacle even further.
Yeah. So do me a favor, right? Spare you another layer, see what you're saying, yo? That was it right there. Now, Viv, I'm gonna tell you for real. What you do at this time, you gotta get low with the mix, though. You know how I do it on stage. I don't know that shit. Now, you really do it how he do it. I see the way I do it. I wanna see the breath control everything. Now, you do it. No, that's when you when I'm in the shower. I'm Busta Rhymes. That's not how I do it in the shower. Now, hit you with nothing to answer what you saying, y'all. I'm sitting with the ice cream with the gilly, y'all. Don't stop. Don't stop. And y'all like to pay the big money for this shit. That's it. Dragon season. Everybody go get your Dragon mask. Available on Busta Rhymes Universe. Click the link in the bio. Shop Busta Rhymes Universe right now. It's that time. Dragon season. Yeah, we dropping Unleash Me at midnight too. We ain't playing no games with none of y'all. What season is it? What season is it? What season is it? You know good and well that I woke up to this she that started this morning, and I was the one that was leaving everybody alone. So what you doing is giving false narratives, homie. You talking about you just went to buy a leather jacket. You ain't bothering nobody. You left alone. And I went and bought a leather hairline. Well, let me tell you something, buddy. On some real G. Now I'm going to tell you when you clowns. Let me tell you something.
It's already been sanctioned on how I'm gonna hit him.
You talking about that pimpin' curly that you was doing as a character? But no, you was doing pimpin' curly in real life too. Trying to look like Rico Suave or one of them going down a red carpet at one of them movies you was involved with. And I don't want you to use that as no excuse neither, talking about you was playing a character. You wasn't in character when you had to go down that red carpet. You could have got back to yourself. You chose to stay in character with that Rico Suave, some berries and sweet juices you had up in your head top. Now, I do want you to know I'm your brother, so I'm gonna always support you and everything you do. I ain't been doing nothing but that since the inception of our friendship. Followed up. Now, with that being said, I got one question to the masses. There's several products that you have to incorporate to get you to look like Rico 50. All right? Rico Suave, we talking about Rico 50. Let's see which one of the products that he used to get to looking like Rico 50. Was it this? Or was it this? Or was it this? Matter of fact, I think the real question is, did he blend all three of these to look like this? Chill. I got a grand prize for anyone that jumps in the comments, any consumer around the world that used to also use these products to help identify, doing a forensic deep dive and a research and a data analytics on those products to help us understand, was it a combined effort of all three, or was it a combined effort of two, or was it just one of them to get you to look like Rico 50? Now, with that being said, if you guess right what the blend was chemically for that berry juice look for Rico 50, you might win a grand prize. Until then, just know the blessings don't stop. So we're gonna just keep this going as long as we need to, because
the feud soon took a darker, more unsettling turn. Just as tensions peaked, a new video surfaced online showing Busta Rhymes in an interaction with a fan that many viewers found awkward and uncomfortable. The clip went viral almost immediately, sparking heated debates, wild theories, and non-stop speculation about what really goes on behind the polished surface of the music industry. For Busta, already engulfed in criticism and public scrutiny, this was another harsh blow, intensifying the controversy and making it even harder to regain control of the narrative or convince the public he could come out unscathed.
Walk away without lasting damage.
In the clip, Busta is seen acting uncomfortably creepy toward a fan, fueling even more speculation about what really goes on behind closed doors in the industry.
A video went viral of Busta flirting with a concert goer in suggested fashion while opening for the G-Unit boss on his final lap tour in St. Paul, Minnesota last Friday, September 15th. The clip showed him holding his microphone near his crotch and stroking it as if it was an erection, while staring at a fan in the crowd and sticking his tongue out. After the video caused a stir on social media, with some people horrified by Busta's shamelessly horny behavior, 50 Cent reshared it on his Instagram page on Monday, September 18th, along with a few words clowning his close friend. Busta stole this move from me. I used to do this to Magic Stick 10 years ago. Now it just feels dirty, inappropriate, unnecessary. This is giving your old uncle at the barbecue that won't go sit down vibes, right? Busta Rhymes saw the funny side of it as he responded with several laughing face emojis in the comment section. This isn't the first time that 50 Cent has ripped Busta Rhymes on the road. While backstage during a tour stop in Charlotte, North Carolina in August, he couldn't help but poke fun at him in his oversized jewelry.
Tell him the chain too big. Whoa! Tell him the chain too big. He ain't no friends. They're not telling him.
Jokes aside, at least one of 50 and Busta's rap peers wants to see the pair capitalize on their time together on tour and hit the studio. In a tweet last month, Waka Flocka Flame called for the rap legends to drop a full-length project together, saying the culture needs it. The culture need a joint album from Busta Rhymes and 50 Cent. Don't give us a tired excuse because y'all going on a worldwide tour. That's too much time, LOL. Waka's wish might be a long shot though, considering 50 and Busta have only appeared on a handful of songs together, including Eminem's 2003 Ja Rule diss Hail.
As fans pieced the story together, Busta's explanations began to crumble under growing scrutiny. Then came the twist. He publicly defended Diddy, calling for respect for his privacy and urging people to hold back judgment. The response was instant and intense, a mix of shock and confusion. After all, this was Diddy, already facing multiple federal investigations, and whose infamous afterparties had long fueled speculation and whispered rumors throughout the industry. For many, Busta's sudden show of support wasn't just surprising, it was a glaring red flag, sparking debate over where his true loyalties lay and whether this unexpected move was a calculated strategy or a raw act of solidarity.
In the music industry and the headlines pertaining to Diddy, how closely are you paying attention to his case, the allegations, and the things that are coming forward with him?
I don't pay attention to none of it. I just kind of like to pay attention to the truth. When that time manifests, then, we'll speak about this, hopefully when that time comes. As far as I'm concerned, I don't really like to speak on situations that I'm not well versed in, and that's not really my situation. You know what I'm saying? But I wish the best for everyone involved. God bless everyone involved. And, I think that we should all kind of be a little more mindful of how much we speak on other things when it's as sensitive as this.
And it's incredibly sensitive.
It's extremely sensitive, and I think that people don't keep in mind the effect of what their opinion can have. And I think it's really, really important that we reserve our opinions until we understand what the undisputed truth is, because an opinion can detrimentally affect someone short term and long term. And I just, from my own learning experiences and being through, none of us are exempt from going through challenges and obstacles and trials and tribulations, some way more intense and extreme than others. But I think at the end of the day, as we go through these things, we learn from them, and we also got to learn how to help people get through them. And that's the angle in life that I like to approach things from, because I know if any one of us is going through challenges in general, we do want some sort of help and guidance and support to not make those mistakes again.
Have you had the chance to speak to Diddy?
I spoke to him a few times before, it got a little out of control. But a lot of the times when people are going through things, you got to respect the space and the privacy that they need to process how they're going to deal with the things that they're going through, and
as if fate itself was adding fuel to the fire, Diddy scored an unexpected win amid the chaos. A massive $30 million lawsuit against him was suddenly dismissed, wiping away one of the biggest legal threats hanging over his career and giving him a rare, hard-earned moment of relief. Meanwhile, Busta remained deep in the storm, facing unrelenting scrutiny, mounting criticism, and a shrinking circle of allies. Each potential supporter gradually drifted away, leaving him increasingly isolated, and it became clear that no one might, or even could, rescue him from the edge of this spiraling chaos.
To pull him back from the downward spiral.
Celebrating a legal win after a federal judge dropped multiple charges in a $30 million civil lawsuit against him. The New York judge dismissed the most serious allegations in the lawsuit from former music producer Rodney Lil Rod Jones and warned Jones's attorney to stop making, quote, irrelevant insults, misstatements, and exaggerations. Combs denies all the allegations against him, and this all comes as a new ABC News podcast is shedding light on the criminal charges and civil lawsuits against Diddy and his claims of innocence. Bad Rap, the case against Diddy, is brought to you by host ABC News legal contributor Brian Buckmeyer, and I spoke with Brian yesterday to tell us all about it. Take a look. Congratulations on the new podcast. I know our viewers are excited because you're a familiar face around here. So I want to start there because you are on here almost every week, if not more often, with me talking about big cases in the news. So what made you focus on this one? What is it about Diddy's case that made you want to dig deeper?
So I think it's a combination of, and I think we can all kind of agree to some extent, everyone knows Puff Daddy, Sean Combs, in some way, shape, or form through his music. He's had a huge influence in the way that we look at hip hop, the way we look at millionaires, billionaires, fashion, things like that. And then all of a sudden, we have this massive criminal case. And I think a lot of people are looking back and saying, "What? I heard a whisper. I heard a rumor. Is this connected? Is it not?" And I think both as an attorney and as just a person who was born in the 80s, this fascinated me, and I really appreciate ABC and everyone involved, because when I came with a crazy idea of like, what about a podcast? People were like, you know what? Yeah, let's see how this works.
How significant is it that this federal judge just dropped multiple charges from Lil Rod's civil lawsuit?
So I get that it's a big headline, and it is significant if you're looking at it just as the civil lawsuit. And I think the Rodney Jones lawsuit was massive in the sense that it led to the raids of Sean Combs' homes, because in that lawsuit he said, this is where the videos are, this is what he's doing with it, all these allegations, and likely led to this federal indictment. But the reason why these charges got dismissed is because of pleadings. The way that the attorney pled out the charges with RICO, for example, that highest charge, and couldn't connect an alleged criminal enterprise to the damages that Rodney Jones says that he faced. Now, does that mean that Sean Combs had a RICO enterprise? Maybe, maybe not. But it means in the civil lawsuit, it's not going to apply.
So, what's the final verdict? Did Diddy really dodge the mounting lawsuits and walk away unscathed, or is another storm quietly brewing, waiting to hit? And 50 Cent, was he truly the force behind Busta's sudden collapse, or is this only a glimpse of a far bigger, messier story still unfolding? Drop your theories, bold takes, and wildest predictions in the comments. Nothing's too out there. If you've been riding this whirlwind from the start, hit subscribe, ring the bell, and stay locked in, because the next explosive chapter is just around the corner, and you won't want to miss a second. Until it drops, keep your eyes sharp, your feed refreshed, and stay ready for what's coming next.